Have you ever been overwhelmed, stressed out, to the point that your brain is threatening to shut you down, like cut you off? Well, settle down because today I'm going to show you how hobbies can allow you or assist you rather in reducing stress. Okay? Come on. Hi, my name is Bonnie. Welcome back to my channel, Healthy Done My Way. Today, we're going to discuss how hobbies can assist you in relaxing, getting to a state of calmness so that you can say bye bye to stress. So, let's start with creative and calming hobbies. Okay? So, with the creative piece, I'm going to look at these three, okay? But there are many, but I just selected these three. They are drawing, painting, and writing. Yeah, writing. I like that one. Okay, stay focused, Bonnie. So with the drawing and the painting, this allows you to express yourself emotionally by way of giving yourself a visual. And when you give yourself a visual and it you release it from you, scientific evidence has proven that just releasing it in that manner can allow you to become calmer, which in turn allows you to reduce your stress. Now, with the writing piece, it's more or less telling a story. And I know with me, how I do it, I like to tell a story and I like to be creative about the story that I'm telling. So when I'm writing it, even though I'm writing what happened, there's little twists and turns that I notice that I place in that. That is the process I use in terms of just releasing my emotions. So basically, writing is allowing you to release your emotions in writing and more so processing your emotions so you can see it from a different perspective, which allows you again to become calmer and relax. So writing is really good. I like doing that, and I don't do it often, but when I need to, that's one of my go-to that I use. Okay, so let's get to of the common piece of the creative common hobbies, and that is okay. I'm gonna say this, Rebecca. So just hear me out. Adult coloring books. And I know some may be saying that could be a bit childish. Maybe, maybe not. But what I find, and I have never participated or engaged in adult coloring book, although I'm thinking about it. But it is with the adult coloring book, it is more or less, it's allowing you to, it's encouraging you to be mindful. It is ushering you into this mindset of just being focused and just being present. And that's the same thing with the drawing and the painting. It allows you just to be present, be in the moment. And that in itself gives you relaxation. And the next one is reading. Now, I like to read and reading really does it for me. It really does. Because when I feel stress coming on, I like to be preventive. I'll get in a quiet place. I'll sit on my balcony where there's trees and birds and whatever else. And I will just read. Reading allows you to escape. Reading allows your brain to just relax, just take a break. And you're just in this, I would say, another arena of living for the moment. And man, that is soothing. That is so relaxing. Okay, so what's next? I think the next one is gardening. Now, some may say, Vonnie, I don't do that. Well, you have plans, don't you? Okay, Rebecca. So you, I'm sorry, but Rebecca really, yeah, she stays. She's. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna leave it alone. But anyway, Rebecca, tending to plants allows you to just pay attention to that. It gives you this soothing, calming, most. I don't even have the words for it because I know when I tend to my plants, oh my goodness, my focus, my attention is there. And I believe in part because I'm placing attention on something else, then that I'm not focusing on what may be hindering me from being calm and may allow just in sense use your words, Bonnie. What I'm trying to say is that when you tend to plants, they take the attention away from what's going on with you to them, which in turn allows relaxation and calmness. There, I said it. So let's move on to the next thing, and that is, let's say, active hobbies. And these are good ones for me, at least. I think they're good ones. Active hobbies like walking and what is it, hiking. Now, I think I only went on two hiking adventures. I think two, and they were so incredible and had me so relaxed and so engaged and so, oh man, I can't even find the words again, that I wanted to do it again. But it was in another state, and where I live, I don't think they have any hiking. I mean, yeah, hiking trails or whatever. I have to kind of do some investigative work. But anyway, that the hiking, the walking, like, oh man, it's the combination of movement and what is that? Being in nature is just breathless. I mean, it just take your breath away. At least it does for me because when I'm walking, I am in awe of the beauty of creation and how it just make me feel. It just it just takes all the negative energy away and allows you to just be calm. Whew, and just allows you want to just breathe when you're in nature. Have you ever experienced that? Put in the comment below if you have. Okay, I'm gonna stop being silly. I'm gonna move on to the next thing. The next thing is yoga and Tai Chi. Now, Tai Chi for a moment, for a brief moment, a season in my life, I practiced that. And I can tell you from experience that that is a stress reducer. That is a stress like annihilator because just the movement, yoga as well, but just the movement, the combined movement and the breathing that goes with it, especially with Tai Chi, the slow, calculated movement, if I said that right, movement, the breathing going on with it is just like you're being, just being. And what I mean by that is you're just present. You're just being in the present moment, in that present movement of Tai Chi, of the breathing piece of it all. Man, just thinking about it just make me want to just go, now, talking about it, it's just releasing stress. But the yoga piece of it all, I don't, I, I do certain moves because that, again, with the breathing and the movement, helps reduce your stress. But that, again, I just pick pieces from it and I tweak it and make it my own. I do a lot of stretching, let's put it that way, and it's not in some yoga moves, but bottom line, they're both yoga and Tai Chi or something that you should add to your toolbox of stress relievers. Just saying. Okay. So the next one is okay. dancing. Man, I was couldn't wait till I get to this one. Man, back in the day, let me tell you, back in the day, man, I was something else. And I mean that in a good way. Me and my friends, after having a long week of hard work, my friends or my sister or relative will go out and we would just dance. We didn't want anyone to dance with us. We would just dance. And dancing allows you to express your emotions, your feelings physically. It allows you to release. And I keep using that word release because that's what it is. It's a release to the point whereby you are calm, you are relaxed, you are in this state of, wow, I can just stay here. But that's what dancing could do for you. It has the potential to help you feel the emotion being released. That's what it is. And when you're dancing, I know for me, I can feel the tension and everything else just going bye bye. And yeah, so yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. And there are others. You can swim, you can bike, you can do just about anything. But bottom line is pick something that resonates with you. So moving on to the social piece of it all. Okay, this is the part where in terms of social hobbies, for instance, like my sister-in-law, she joined this pickleball group and they meet once a week, or this reading group, book club that is, they meet once a week or whatever. And it can be an exercise, just socializing, that connection, ouch, that connection, that communing with others, like-minded individuals that are interested or in the same things. Oh my goodness, it is such relaxation. And these words, relaxation and calmness, keep coming in. I keep speaking of it, is because I can't find any other words to explain it. It's just so common. And with when you're connecting with others, you're feeling that sense of communing. You feel that sense of, oh, I'm doing this with someone and I'm with someone that I'm enjoying being with. And sometimes it's strangers that you enjoy because I know when my sister joined the pickleball group, pickleball group thingy, she she didn't know these people, but she gotten to the point whereby they were friends and they were enjoying each other and they were doing things that brought such contentment. It's just those type of hobbies. And it can be cooking club. I know that I participated in this cook. It wasn't a cooking club, but a cooking class, and it was like four groups of people with about 3 or 4 people in each group cooking different meals, and we coming together and we tasting each of them. Oh my goodness, the meals that were prepared. It was that was just so engaging and just relaxing and giving the brain a break. So you see how that works, how a hobby can actually help you become more of you by relaxing. Yeah. Okay. So you're asking, okay, Vonnie, so how do I select my hobby? You already may have hobbies, so just go with that. But I will say that I would suggest that you look at your preference, and that is, do you prefer it to be solo or do you prefer it to be with a group? I know with me, I'm a solo person, and sometimes social settings like group activities, group hobbies, but for the most part, it's social. I mean, for the most part, it's solo. And but then some of you may say, well, mine is both. Then look at what you like to do. It's solo, group hobbies, or, and then you look at the fact that, okay, what, reflect on what activities, what hobbies would make me feel engaged or bring joy to my present existence. What hobbies that I like doing that will allow me to be me? allow me to be engaged, allow my mind to just relax. Think about that. And then the third thing is okay, variety. Mix and choose. Select something that you never tried before. For instance, if you like group activities, group hobbies, then maybe it is the pickleball thing. Maybe it is book club or cooking classes or exercising. I know there was this group of women that I see every not every morning, but because I don't go to the gym every morning, but when I see them at the gym, there are a group of them that come together every morning for them, I guess. I don't know. But the point I'm making is they're doing it together. They're laughing, they're talking, they're enjoying each other's company. That's something to do. It's just pick what resonates with you. Just pick something that engages or relaxes your mind. So there you have it. Okay, so let me know what hobbies are you going to include in your relaxation, stress reliever toolbox. Okay, put in a comment below. Let me know. Okay, well, it was nice talking with you all, and until we meet again, bye.